Alright everybody, it's Bud from SoftTubes, and today I'm here with something a little bit different. This is a reaction, but it's not a trailer reaction or anything like that. Today I'm going to be reacting to a film. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a little while now, and there's a bunch of movies I haven't seen. I do love watching films, so this is a good way to kind of do that, essentially, if people are interested. So yeah, today I will be doing the first, The Conjuring from 2013. I've never seen this. I'm not the biggest, like, I don't mind horror. There's certain types of horror I'm more into than not. This didn't really appeal to me. But there are things, like James Wan is a good director typically. He made Saw. So, you know, I do want to watch this at some point. I have opinions that I want to actually, you know, have it so I have a stronger thing. Because most of my opinions are based simply on stuff I've either heard or have seen from trailers and things like that. So that's good to kind of build it up. Things will look a bit odd. I'm hoping this setup works. If it doesn't, it will change in the future. But I need to see if it works before I know. And yeah, so if it's not good, but I've already recorded this and everything works, like technically at least, this will still be up. But if something technically doesn't happen, you won't be seeing this. But if this setup doesn't work, because I wanted to make it dark, because it is a scary movie, like having the lights on kind of throws things off a little bit and blah blah blah. I am a little worried that I'm going to get paranoid about someone behind me, so that's going to be fun, but we'll see how that goes. And essentially, yeah, so I was hoping to record this on the couch, make it more comfortable and whatnot, but that doesn't really work with my current setup. I've got to look into what to do that. I'm also going to try and get a backdrop or something for when I sit in this chair. But yeah, so essentially that's it. Yeah, if there's, I want to do TV shows and stuff too. Kind of wish I did Stranger Things, but I didn't think about it till after. There is a bit of wind outside. I don't know whether that will be an issue on the mic. It shouldn't be, but if it is, I apologize. But yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see me react to, like full films and stuff, like following the assumptions of fair use, I'll be doing the 10-minute thing here, where I only show 10 minutes. Technically, it's not really a thing. I've seen a lot of people who go like, no, you can use 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, and it's fine. Not actually true, since it all relies on people going like, I don't know if it technically counts as fair use or not, does it? But I'm going to be following that just to play it a bit safer. So I'll only have the 10 minutes here. If things work out, I might find a way to do the full length somewhere. So if people are actually that interested in watching it, they can. But at the moment, it'll just be 10-minute length things. But yeah, if you want to see any films or TV shows or anything, let me know in the comments below. I can't guarantee like what will happen. My plan here is to basically get through all the Conjuring universe stuff. So Conjuring 1 and 2. Then I'll do the Nun. Then I'll go through each of the Annabelles with the hope that Annabelle Comes Home will be available for me to watch somewhere by the time I finish those. Which is probably likely because I don't know how quickly I'm going to get these out. My plan is this one now, which will become, like, I'm filming this on Friday night, and it'll probably come out the next week sometime when you finally get to watch this. But I don't have any plans at this point to do Conjuring 2 this weekend because I'm pretty busy the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow I'm especially busy, and Sunday I want to get some other stuff done. I got writing I really need to do. This week's been a little low on writing, but I've had big ideas too, so it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, so essentially that's it. This is The Conjuring. We'll jump on in, and I'll probably give a bit of my thoughts afterwards, kind of like I do with my trailer reactions. There'll be more talking in front of these ones, though. But yeah, so this is The Conjuring. So let's give this a watch.
It was in a completely different room. It was moving around by itself.
You ever think that maybe somebody had a key to your apartment and was just playing a trick on you?
That's
That's a
exactly
horrifying trick. It's totally gonna be a jump scare. There it is.
Hey, Mom, can I get my wind chime? Of course. There's a lamp outside you can hang it on.
Ooh, I feel like that wind chime's gonna be important at some point.
It's gonna be dark soon.
A little bit too much emphasis put on this wind chime. How many fucking kids are in this family? Ah, it's such an old school. Like, they are trying to shoot it like old schoolish. That's kind of cool. Wow, that's not something you just want to find.
Chris in the new house.
Ooh, naughty sweets. Which might be naughty scenes. Yeah. This film's too classy for sex. This film is doing a lot of, like, setting up things very quickly. Like this, this, this. It's like basically going like, remember these things. These will be important.
This is crazy.
I just love that the Warrens are like, we got all this cursed shit. What are we gonna do? And I'll put it in the spare bedroom.
That's right.
Fucking school bus. School bus is the thing that scared me the most so far. Jesus Christ. Boom.
Boo, Mommy!
There it is. How many claps do they get? They didn't explain the rules. And I can't appreciate the game without knowing all the rules. Oh, they fixed the clock again. Jesus Christ. So you don't arms out, you sort of keep them down a little bit, because things are more likely to be waist high than up high. It's just a basic rule of... Like, look, that's too high. Waist high. Things are usually down lower. Very few things that you're going to come across are that high. And you're still going to reach the things that are that high. Nothing's like floating that high off the ground. It's actually annoying me a bit too much. Foolish girl, you opened the cupboard. Only there's no girl.
I'm gonna get you now.
It's pretty impressive that the ghost actually has hands. I feel like that scene was kind of ruined by actually seeing the hands. I think it would have been better if you didn't see anything because she didn't see it. So you're still building on the assumption maybe she's going to find the girl? Because you already know she's not going to. That's just how I would have plotted it. Nuh-uh. You roll over, you go back to sleep. You ignore that shit. Why can't she see it? Everything went silent. There it is.
It talked to me. It said,
When did that happen?
"Once my family dead."
Man, that is specific. Why though?
Get behind him.
Legitimately, like, when did the talking happen? Like after the door slam? Like it's just like boom, boo! I want your family dead. Whoop out! That would actually been a really cool twist of it at the end of this film. It's like, yeah, it's actually a rational explanation for all this stuff. There was no ghost in the Conjuring house. See, the ghost just wants to play. It's all a joke. It's a prankster. Pranked ya! All the goodies be asleep. It's the ghoulies that are up. That actually made me jump. Holy shit! I really didn't like your fucking pictures. I don't get ghosts in these things. Why do they scare them? Is there a point? Just kill them. Why? Well, that's a pretty cool shot. I like that shot. It's not exactly unique, but I like it. Okay, yeah, the light's gonna go out. She's gonna... because she'll find the matches. But she's left in there since they moved in, apparently. And then things will... like, she'll light and it'll be a thing there. And I'll jump, because it will do that. Yep, there it goes. She'll find the matches. See, that's what I play! Yep, here's the matches. Don't say anything, it'll burn out at least once, maybe twice. Depends how much they want to drag this out. And then there'll be something in her face. And the door will open. Here we go. I think we're getting a twofer. Ah! Didn't expect that. We nearly got a twofer. They actually threw me out a little bit there. I'll give them credit for that. She really wants to headbutt the armoire. I think that's an armoire. To be fair, I just feel like saying armoire. And that's when you pee yourself. That shit ain't normal. It's a glitch in the Matrix, that's what that is. What's up with the cat painting?
You can see him tearing blood.
Poor man's sick. Get him a doctor.
And not even an exorcist could bring him back.
Which means he needed a doctor.
Something just kept knocking them down, so we
mean, I feel like he would have stopped after that first night when they all fucking smashed, but alright. Mentioned it was bought it. Why did it start smelling more pleasant in here?
Picking up anything in here, hon?
What the fuck?
Something awful happened here, Ed.
Seriously, I just got a really pleasant smell. Like flowery. Maybe my candles just sort of wafted down at me? I haven't got them on, but maybe. I've got like an anti-demon or something. I don't know. It wasn't rancid. Maybe it's trying to trick me. Fuck you, demon. Can't trick me. So that's definitely a hanging tree. Perfect tree for hanging. Living on a bayou. Right there on the bayou. Watch out for gators on the bayou. That's your problem, you got gators. Gators in the attic.
Have our guy do some homework on
I don't know how often ghosts successfully kill people. Doesn't seem very often. What are the things I had to remember? The movie was like, remember these? It was a clap clap. We already kind of had that. The matches, we had that. The dog, we had that. What was that? We had that. Oh, the wind chimes. Wind chimes haven't popped up yet. Wind chimes are coming.
I woke up just feeling a little nauseous. That's all.
Oh, she's possessed! Oh no! It's too late! Dun dun dun! Apparently that's all they do. They vomit in your... I thought she was a witch part, not a demon. Aren't demons not human at all? I'm fucking confused by the logic. The wind chimes are back. Ah! Told yous. Oh, that's fucking right. Alright. Wind. Why'd you freak out? It's wind! This is when... Wow, Jesus. Whoa! How far did she just fall? No, my hair. Holy shit! Poor Nancy! That's your aunt. I'll just cut the hair. Because I can't grab the rest of the hair. It's like, I got a chair. I know what I'll do. Chair will kill the child. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Except chair beats child. Mommy's possessed and she's gotta kill the children. Got a shotgun! Literally like 50 different things you could have done instead of shoot the door with a shotgun. But you know what? Sure. Why is it whenever these people do an exorcism, no matter what they've seen, every time something changes like that, they stop? They're like, oh shit, something new's happening. I'm gonna look at this, yeah? Okay, cool, back to the thing. Oh, something new. Back to the thing. Oh, everything stopped? Probably shouldn't continue with the exorcism. I should just watch as she floats into the fucking air. You know, like you do. No, the shotgun! Why did we bring a shotgun to a ghost fight? Mommy, I forgive you for trying to kill me because I know it was a ghost. Of a witch, but also a demon? I think? I'm very confused by the whole situation, Mommy. I'm just glad you didn't stab me. I mean, it's just credits. They're cool and all, but, you know, whatever. I'll just talk over them, because if something happens, then I'll pay attention. I probably should leave these on just in case. I'll put these here. Yeah, so that was The Conjuring. Still no goodies, so that's good at least. As far as I know, there weren't any while I was watching it, not paying attention. Hopefully that was enjoyable watching me watch it. There was a couple of bits where I jumped. I'm sure they'll be in the 10 minutes. I'm trying to think what to say. Yeah, it was alright. I don't think it... No, they're all so young. There's less of them, too, I believe. Maybe. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, that's right. But yeah, the men are all younger. I mean, older. Which really, it makes it creepier that that dude was hitting on the oldest daughter, because she looks a lot younger than... I don't know. it was alright. I think James Wan, like, I think his peak was in a lot of ways Saw. I think he's still a very good technical director. I just think a lot of his stuff he's been doing has been lacking a little bit of that inspiration. Aquaman is not a bad film. I don't think it's a particularly great film. I think it's very average. Fucking Annabelle was just kind of useless in this fucking film. But things like, yeah, like, oh, okay. Apparently that's it, because it wants me to watch something else. I don't play any reasons why. I want this just to play, alright? 3 minutes, fuck. At least I can kind of time my things. So yeah, yeah, I just don't know. I think Saul was kind of him peak, just because I think he had a lot of good ideas. I think he did that by himself, I can't remember. But essentially, it was a case of, mate, Joey King was Christine. I thought I recognized her. I'm Mackenzie Foy. Man, there's people in this I know. Yeah, like there were very clever ideas and a very clever execution of those ideas in Saw. This seems, man, they did not bring up Sadie again. The dog just died. And they just went, man, dead dog. I mean, the girl was sad. But essentially, like, this is kind of a very average by the numbers horror, and very modern horror. There's some interesting bits in it. I think it relies way too, and this is my issue with a lot of modern horror, is modern horror seems a little focused on, it's going to be a weird way of wording it. And I was talking about this earlier, and I think my wording was weird. I was talking about it with my mum earlier today. But this idea of scaring the audience, which sounds dumb, because horror is meant to kind of make you scared. So it's not a bad thing necessarily. But I think what I'm talking about is when you're aiming your techniques and your overall style towards that goal of just getting a fright out of the audience. I think horror is a really good thing, and good horror doesn't like that. I think that's my problem with jump scares. Jump scares, to me, I will constantly use the word cheap, because what they do, and they're very good at it, and that's not to say you can't use them effectively, but essentially what they do is they elicit a very short-term response, where you go, ah, I got to jump, and I got a little bit of happy, and it's done. Which makes you feel scared. But it's a very cheap version of scared. There's no thought there. It's simply a shock. In fact, it's more of a shock than fear, necessarily. There's no fear in there. You're not really scared of anything more than you would be if you just saw it. Because it's still just a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's still just like a fictional threat, essentially, and your brain will still recognize that. But essentially, you've just got that, and it dies off very quickly. I think suspenseful things that make you start questioning, like, yeah, jump, it's over. Like, jump scares don't really happen in real life, and not particularly the way they happen in films. But foreboding happens in real life. Atmosphere does, in fact, sort of happen in real life. You kind of start feeling a certain amount of dread. And it builds and builds. And that's kind of what I like. Like, part of the reason I like it, Chapter 1, is because... Alright, so that's done. We'll make sure everything's still recording. That is... Stop! Back to browse. That was, okay. Yeah, essentially, what am I trying to say here? Sorry, I'm just losing my thoughts a little bit. essentially that you build these things, and why I like It Chapter 1 and things of that type, Mama, the Orphanage. They're a bit more fairy tale-esque or dark fantasy. That's kind of stuff I like. That's just my personal opinion. Is that I like that kind of thing. And that's just me. That's not to say that things I like are right. This is one thing I'll say. Even though I say jump scares are cheap, I'm talking from a purely technical standpoint. Purely technical. They're very easy to do. That's why I don't like them. But if you enjoy jump scares, that's totally fine. You enjoy what you enjoy, no matter what. No one can tell you to not enjoy something. I mean, in a way they can. And there are certain things, I suppose, in a way, are bad for you to enjoy. For me personally, I believe enjoying certain levels of racism, sexism. Things that are unironically racist, sexist, where the joke is because it's actually sexist. Things like that, I think, in a way, can be bad for you. But jump scares, they're not bad for you. If you enjoy them, that's great. You can enjoy them. Just for me, they're not really my kind of thing, because I get the jump and I'm like, ah! And I don't necessarily enjoy that experience. And then afterwards, I'm just like, cool. It's empty. It doesn't leave me with anything. It doesn't make me think about anything. It doesn't keep my mind going, which is what I like. Part of what I like about it is, even if it's not necessarily scary, it was giving me situations where I could go, oh, like I'm learning about these characters and thinking about these characters because I'm seeing their fears. And that's what it's actually done. There's a lot of characterization for the way fear is done in that film. And that's what I enjoy. But that's just me. That's my kind of thing. I like character more than anything. I will enjoy a film more if I not necessarily connect with the characters, but can understand the characters. That was part of my problem here. There's so many characters that are all kind of half-assed that I'm just like, I don't know a lot of these characters. I don't understand a lot of why I'm supposed to care about them. Oh, sorry. It is late. Even the Warrens, I'm just kind of like, I don't understand what makes them interesting. They're demonologists, that's cool. But there wasn't really anything as characters that made me go, like, I care about what happens to you. The most connection I had was their care about their daughter. And that's a very cheap thing in itself, too. Like, hurting a dog is an instant way to create a distaste. So, when they kill the dog off straight away, a lot of the audiences are going to be like, don't like this demon fella. Don't like it. Turns out it's a witch. I still don't understand that. I'm going to have to look up things to figure out what exactly happened. Because they make a very big point of demons being separate to things that are human, but then this was a human, but does the same things the demon does. So, was it a demon or was it a witch? I don't know. But yeah, so there was very little connection there for me with any of the characters, so I didn't really care what was happening to them, which is disappointing, because that would have been one thing that would have actually amped up the fear for me, because part of the reason I like it is it's a empathetic kind of fear. Like, if you are like the panic you get, it's not actually like I'm scared for myself. It's never really that. It's more, I don't like watching these kids go through this, and I want to see them come out the other side okay. And I think that, for me, that leaves a better impression. It sounds a bit odd after it's just like kids going through all this horrible shit. But I think it leaves a lasting impression in a way. It's probably a better way to put it. I will remember that more than I'll remember these jump scares or certain parts of this. There were some parts of this that were very interesting. I just don't think they were executed well enough. I think the slow burn at the beginning was not a bad thing. I just wish it gave me more time to establish. And I think, oh god, it's high. I'm so sorry. I think part of my problem is that we focus too much on the Warrens in a way. The Warrens were the major characters. I didn't give a crap about them. I should have given more of a crap about the family. I think that this should have taken what is more traditional of the horror house, like haunted house situation, where we follow the family for so long, then they pull in these demonologists, and they're there, but they're like tertiary characters essentially coming to help. They might save the day, but we're not just focused on them. But that's not to say this wasn't badly, like this was badly made or anything like that. I was about to do a double negative there. It works totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I won't watch it again, I don't think. I have no real interest right now off the top of my head to watch it again. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about this kind of film. I think there's some interesting stuff here. I am keen to get through the rest of them, though, that being said. Because I'm interested to see where they take this thing. But I will say it's interesting, because that first one, Conjuring 1, basically held up to what I expected of it. Given that what I knew of it came from other people talking about it and a little bit of trailers and discussions and stuff. Oh, God! I am so sorry. I'm going to apologize every damn time, too. It's 9:30 now, which means I've been up for... Oh, God, I don't even know. I got up at like 4, so whatever that is. I don't know. Just a few hours. I'll need to get some sleep soon. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else I can really say about it at this point. Well, this is me just thinking off the top of my head, which is not how I normally do a lot of my reviews of things. I mean, if I'm going to give it a review, like with anything else, I'm kind of going for 3.5 stars, just as a knee-jerk reaction. If I give it more thought, it might change upwards, I think. I don't think it would go down. I don't think it's bad enough. Like, I don't think I disliked it enough to go down. I think I enjoyed it pretty well. But, and with an understanding this is not my kind of thing, really. So, I'm kind of, trying to analyze it a bit more technically, essentially. But yeah, it was alright. So, next up, if I continue this, the next one in this is going to be Conjuring 2. And then The Nun, and then all the Annabelle films. Which, the Annabelle films I feel like I'm least interested in, because Annabelle was kind of just there and unnecessary in this film, which makes me not give a crap about seeing more of Annabelle. I guess people saw this and went, oh, I want to know more about this doll. Where I saw it and just went, I want to know less about this doll. Like, you haven't given me anything to make me give a crap about this doll. But we'll see if that changes. I don't know if Annabelle's in the second one. I can't remember if they went and made the second one. And then Annabelle? God damn it. Or if they made Annabelle and then Conjuring 2. I might even look it up, because I could do them in the order they came out, maybe. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I can't think what the other Annabelle must be about. Maybe the first one's about the people who had it. But they kind of gave away that story already, so anything's just going to be added bullcrap. I don't know. I'm just not interested in Annabelle. I am thinking about doing a series of me watching Haunting a Hill House. I've been wanting to watch that ever since it came out. Or actually before then, because when I heard about it, just I've never got around to it. So this might be a way of doing that. Wish I'd done the... Oh, God, so sorry. I kind of wish I'd done The Boys. Like, I kind of wish I'd done Stranger Things. But I've already watched those, so that's not going to be good. There's probably another few films. Probably find some, like, bad films on things like Amazon and stuff like that. They're always fun to kind of watch, like things that are definitely bad. So, I don't know. We got a lot. I got that. It's more trailers. I was hoping to have the Bad Boys trailer up tomorrow, too. I just realized that I never got around to editing it. That might be a Sunday video, assuming I get it edited at all tomorrow morning. Bugger. And at some point I'm going to have to do a review of it, because I'll be seeing it. Chapter 2, I should say. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's kind of it. I don't really have much more to say. So, it's going to be fun editing this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of The Conjuring in the comments below. If you have some defenses, or some, I don't know, some statements to defend things that I found I didn't like too much, let me know. I'm sure that some of you that really like jump scares and stuff, you can let me know why you like them, essentially, things like that. Yeah, and definitely if there's anything you think I should react to, just let me know, whether it's films, trailers, TV shows, random videos even. I have had a couple recommended I've never got to, that I might get back to. Good. Okay, I'm really getting tired now, so yeah. If you liked this, you can let me know in the comments as well, but also hit the like button, and if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. This is gonna be a fun one because this requires more editing to make you like it. I feel like, but on top of that, if you're new to the channel, this is somehow the first thing you saw. Thank you for watching it, and if you like it and all that, you know what to do. I've already told you. But if you like this, you like all the reactions and all that kind of stuff and gameplay videos, even though there hasn't been one for a while, I've still got things to put out that, oh my god, I keep building up work and not getting around to it. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button in that case, and if you want to know when things come out as they come out, there is a bell that you can ring. Well, I mean, you click the button and it'll let you know when stuff's out. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This was Bird reacting to The Conjuring, and I will see you in the next video.
Sheesh, that was intense.
What am I going to do?
No idea.
Got it! I have to
Burn down
negotiate.
the house and blame Winston Churchill. Negotiate.
If I tell on you, you'll be in big trouble.
Oh my god, I'm so into this!
Love is the strongest thing in the world.